Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Stephanie and today I am going to be cleaning and doing some cooking and baking. And this is a little bit of a different content than I'm used to making. I usually try to stick to thrifting, decorating, and DIY kind of content. I don't like making like clean with me videos a whole lot. Not because I don't want to share the messiness of my home. I think it's because I'm not great at delivering that type of content. But I think that every now and then it's important to share with you guys that my home gets just as messy as the next home. So I just want to be real with you guys in this video. I know I get a couple comments every now and then that my home is always so put together, and I don't want to deliver false information or kind of false hope that everything is always perfect, because that's the furthest from the truth. Real messes happen in my home, and pretty much 24/7 the home is chaotic. There's toys everywhere, there's sticky hands of grimy things all over the walls and the windows. So I definitely have a messy home more than I have a clean, put together home. I do want to say that, like, what you see when you're watching my decorating videos, the kids are in their nap time at school, so that is the perfect time I have to share with you guys a clean space. But it doesn't always stay like that. You know, as soon as the kids are back home and awake, there's definitely messes, and it's always cleaning one mess to make another, and it's just the cycle. And that's just where I'm at in this point of life. It won't always be like that, but I wanted to take some time and make this type of content to share that with you guys. Another reason why I wanted to make this video was to motivate my own self to tackle deep cleaning the oven. That is something that I have been terrible at, and I use the oven almost every single day that I make dinner or when I bake, obviously. So it gets a lot of use, so it desperately needed to be deep cleaned, and this was the time to do it. And what better way to motivate myself than to film it for content, and then in turn motivate you guys to tackle that one thing that needs deep cleaning that you've been procrastinating just like me. So hopefully this gives you motivation to do just that. I have not been feeling 100%, so on this particular day I was already starting to not feel very good. I woke up with a slight sore throat and mild coughing and stuff, and I started cleaning kind of more after noon time, and I had just made lunch for the kids, so I'm clearing out the clutter from making lunches, and then washing the dishes, loading the dishwasher, and taking off everything off the countertops and giving them a good wipe down, and getting to the back of all the counter space, and then cleaning the walls as well. This part of my kitchen I really dislike because of this microwave cord being visible here on the outlet. There isn't an outlet above in the cabinet areas above the microwave to hide that. I wish there was. We would have to have an electrician actually configure that for us. But it's been very hard to try to mask that ugly cord here with any type of decor because it's so thick and it sticks out that if I try putting it a cutting board or a picture frame, it pops it off and it just does not look really nice. So for my birthday, my husband got me this Cuisinart cake mixer. I had been wanting a mixer for a very long time, but they are expensive and this one was very affordable. I'll leave a link in the description in case you're wondering exactly which one I got, but it is so nice and I had wanted one to kind of just have on top of the counter, and now I thought that was like the perfect size to kind of try to hide that ugly cord. So not only does it help hide that cord, but it also looks pretty in the kitchen and it just functions really well. It helps me when I'm making baking goods, and I just look forward to using it a lot more this season for all the fall goodies and then all the Christmas goodies to come. So here is the nastiness that is my oven. As you can see, our oven is well loved. I use it all the time like I mentioned before. So I have not been the best at keeping this area clean. I know you're supposed to do deep cleaning at least 2 times a year, and I think I have overdone it in my procrastination with deep cleaning the oven. So I am just going to be using some baking soda and some vinegar and using an abrasive sponge to try to scrape everything that is gunked up here in the oven. I noticed that it didn't do that well of a job, so I got on Pinterest really quick to try to refresh my memory as to what I had done years past, and I had actually used baking soda and hot water and made it sit or let it sit there for a little bit to get like a paste-like consistency, and then use aluminum foil bunched up and do circular motions while I'm scraping the oven, and I found that that actually helped take off all the grime off the oven a lot better. But it is a lot of elbow grease, so I did get tired in just doing this. I wasn't done with the oven yet. I will get back to the oven a little bit later. I had let the baking soda and hot water sit for a bit before going back and scrubbing it. In the meantime, I wanted to arrange these flower arrangements. One set of the bouquet flowers was already super dry, and that was from back in September when my husband got them for our anniversary. And then the second set of flowers were for my birthday early in October. So I just decided I actually liked the look and I wanted to keep them and kind of combine both of the flowers to make one big bouquet in this glass pitcher. And I really love the dried look and the bright colors for fall on the counter. Today's lunch break is sponsored by REDMOND. They kindly sent me this retro 4-slice toaster to try out, and y'all, I am loving how it works and I'm loving how this looks. Y'all, how cute is this toaster? I never thought I'd be those type of people that would gush over a kitchen appliance, but it is so cute. I love the look, but also the functionality. I love that it's a 4-slice toaster and it just makes making sandwiches or breakfast super easy. And I like the settings as well. I like the different levels that you could get your toast on, and I also like that you can either reheat it, you can use the bagel setting, or you can defrost your bread if you freeze it, or you can choose to cancel if you think you kind of overdid it on the level setting. So I just love how this looks. I made a simple sandwich this day. I just toasted my protein bread and added some turkey meat, some onion, chipotle sauce, some lettuce, and some chips. And it was a great, fast, yummy lunch. And once I was done with making my lunch, I went ahead and put the toaster inside my pantry. It's almost like a piece of decor inside of here. It just matches the aesthetics of my pantry perfectly. So thank you again to REDMOND, and I'll leave all the links in the description below. So this is as good as I got it. I was able to get the gunk off the window area, but the inside is still struggling. Like right here it's hard, and right here, and especially the bottom part wasn't as bad. I need to go back and do some more, but I think I'm gonna have to buy some actual oven cleaner to get this bit done. I ran out of time and I need to go ahead and start making dinner, so I don't have time to scrub this oven anymore. So I'm gonna make dinner and hopefully maybe I can bake. I'm gonna have it heating up for a little bit so it just kind of kills all the stuff. Even though I didn't use chemicals, I used vinegar and baking soda and hot water, but just so it, I guess, kills off the stench of the vinegar. I don't know, but I'll leave it heating up for just a little bit. For dinner on this night, I made a creamy taco soup, and I modified it a bit from the recipe, just substituting or omitting some of the ingredients for my kiddos, but otherwise I followed it pretty much the same, and I will leave that recipe linked in the description box in case you're interested to make some creamy taco soup for your family. Once I'm done with baking and cooking, I am just going to clean up my mess and load the dishwasher and then unload the dishwasher and then give the dining and kitchen area a nice sweep and then get all the stuff off of the dining table for everybody to sit and eat. And then I am going to go back to the dough that I had sitting for a couple of hours on the stove top to rise and then get that in the oven. These pumpkin rolls look so cute and they are not desserty at all. Initially I thought they were going to be, but they're not. So these would be perfect for Thanksgiving. I believe the pumpkin puree is more for color effect on these bread rolls. They are definitely not desserty, but if you want to make them a dessert type item, you can add cinnamon butter. I hope you enjoyed watching and baking and cooking and cleaning with me during this autumn time here in my home. I also want to say thank you to each and every one of you who leave sweet comments and like my videos and show up every time I upload. Thank you. I am so blessed to have you guys here on my YouTube channel. I pray you have a wonderful next couple of days and week ahead of you guys, and I'll see you again in the next video. Bye.